Hi friends, this is my 8th video on MQL4 programming. In this video I'll be talking about logical operators. In previous video we have seen the relational operators, and now we are looking for logical operators. There are three types of logical operator. The one is exclamation mark, and that is called negation. And the second one is OR operator, and the third one is AND operator. The two straight lines represents the OR operator, and the two ampersand signs represent the AND operator. So let me tell you about the NOT operator or the negation operator. For this video I'll be using a boolean type variable, and I'll set the value equals to true by default to tell you about the NOT operator. So the NOT operator negates the value written beside it. For example, if we write like this, negation of x, it will return us false because the x is previously set to a true value, and this operator negates the value. So if x equals true, this expression will result into a false value, and if the x is set to false previously and we apply this operator on x right here, it will return us true because it negates the value whatever it is, and it is only applied to boolean type variables. It cannot be applied on integer type values. Okay, thank you. And the second operator is called the OR operator. It is used with relational operators, like if we have two integer values like a equals 10 and b equals 5 and x equals 3 and y equals 5. Let's remove this, and we wanted to check whether a is greater than 10 or x is less than 5. If a is greater than 10, okay, a is greater than 10, a is 10, so it will return us false, and x is less than 5, yes, this is true. So this operator in whole returns true if one of these statements are true. Okay, if only one of them one of the statement is true, it will return a true value, and if both of them are false, it will return false. If both of them are true, it will return a true value. This is important because if if we wanted to place an order based on two moving averages, like for example this, let me change it to 50. So for example, if we wanted to make a trade, if either of the moving averages are crossed by the value, um, if this moving average was crossed, we wanted to place an order, and if this moving average is crossed, we wanted to place an order. So even if only one EMA was moving average was crossed, we wanted to place an order. So in this case we'll use this OR operator, because we'll make two variables which represents the one moving average and the other moving average and the current price. And we'll write like that: if the price is greater than the moving average 1, or the price is greater than the moving average 2. Even if only one moving average was crossed, we wanted to place the order, and that's how it is used. It will return true even if only one condition will be true, either this one or this one, or both. It will return as false only when both of the conditions are false. So this is all about OR operator, and the next operator is AND. Let me undo that because I don't want to type more. Let's place an AND operator between them. This AND operator returns us true when both of the conditions are true. Okay, when both of the conditions are true, it will return us a true value. If even one or both conditions are false, it will return us false. So it will return true only when both of the conditions are true. For example, let me tell you when it can be useful. For example, we don't want to place a trade when only one EMA was crossed. We want to place a trade when both of the moving average were crossed. For example, we wanted to place an order right here when both of the moving average were crossed. So we'll write a condition like that: A represents the moving average 1 and X represents the moving average 2, and the third variable, let's call it C, although we have not created it, but let's call it C. The C represents the value of current price. So if the current value is greater than moving average 1 and the current value is also greater than the moving average 2, it should return us a true value. And if the result of this expression is true, it should place a buy order. We'll see how to place buy orders later, but in this video I only wanted to describe you about the logical operators, so how they are useful and how to use them. That was my only purpose of this video. So now that you know these, the NOT operator, the OR operator and the AND operator, so we are ready to move on about making decisions, and will in next video